Okay, guys, just a quick warning. This is going to be a very arrogant vid. So if you don't want arrogance, I suggest that you press stop right now because this is going to be very arrogant. Messi, who? Because people will try and take results away from the fatherland, from Nigeria, and you know what they'll say? They'll say, "Well, Messi, the greatest of all time, he wasn't playing. Moses wasn't playing." And Moses not playing and Messi not playing is at the same level. So both teams were at the same flipping level. Because if Moses was playing, this would have been 7. Let's just be real. If Moses was on that pitch, it would have been 7. So don't give me that bloody Lionel Messi, okay? That he's irrelevant to this conversation. Let's now focus on the main thing now. This Argentina team, they have issues. And it obviously shows that they obviously do need Messi. That's what this shows. But I was surprised by the performance by Nigeria because 2-0 down, I thought it was over. I was angry at the defending. I was angry at the lack of shots. That's what I was tweeting out. I don't want to be brought back in because ever since 1998, Denmark, Nigeria, 1998, a part of my emotionality has been taken out of Super Eagles because if I support them with the same emotions I had from 94 to 99, 98, I will have a heart attack. So I realized that, you know what, this is not actually good for my personal health and well-being. So obviously my emotions are still there, but not at the same level as it was prior to 98 Nigeria, Denmark. So don't bring me back in because my health does mean something. Okay, I need my health, but let's talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about Iwobes. Like, we need to give him like a name. Let's talk about AW. AW. This, because I was in the first half, I was like, okay, who is this guy? What's he doing? And he needs to find his touch. Let's talk about those 2 G's. Let's talk about those 2 G's because let's talk about the first G because the first G was very similar to the one that took the boys to the World Cup. And what you saw there is that obviously Kelechi, he's getting better, but this is what Kelechi does. He knows how to stand up. He's very smart, and he knows how to play the right pass. And it's just the perfection of the side foot bottom corner, very similar to his G. So I like that finish, and I think he's really perfecting that finish, the side-footed finish. I just go word that Mascherano he's got a new location. Mascherano is now currently in his mother's womb. And he would say, wait a minute, how's Mascherano in his mother's womb? It will be just sent Mascherano back to his mother's womb. That's what he did. He colored Mascherano. He colored him left foot bottom corner. Those are 2 big G's. But performance as a whole, what I liked about this was improvement. That's what I like. It was about not playing very well in the first half. Very lackadaisical, very basic, especially in the build-up of the attack. Second half, you saw a team that just were a lot better. One-touch football, one-touch movements, quicker, faster, sharper, more bodies going forward, but bodies going back as well. So we attack as a team, we defend as a team. Higher risk play, and the key men being on the ball, but also be brave enough to really run, move with the ball, and dribble with the ball. Because it will be Kelechi doing his thing. So that's what I loved. Even the defense as well, the young boys coming in. It's looking nice. It's looking nice, and I think Mikel as well holding it down in midfield and showing again that look, man. What if Mikel played in central midfield the way he does, like this throughout his club career, as much more as an attacking midfielder? So look, this is just all I ask. Please give Nigeria a nice group, because I'm hearing this December 1st. Is this the drone? Okay, December 1st. Please, just give Nigeria a nice group. Okay, give them I just want a nice group. 3 nice teams, so we can just get 9 points and then build upon. I want a nice group. I want a nice group. That's what I want. That's what I want. Look, I'm impressed. I'm getting raw. I was thinking about getting him sacked, but look, man. This is a team, because the thing about the boys from 94, 98, they will never be replicated. I mean, these are, as I said again, that team in 94 stroke 998 was one of the greatest teams in history. In history. But they were they just had incredible individuals. They literally had killers. They didn't have about 5 or 6 killers. That's not what these guys have. Nobody on this team would even sniff that team. Moses may probably get to the squad. Moses may probably make the bench for that team back in the day. But this is much more of a team. They play much more together. Game is not perfect. Still some issues with defending. Still some issues with attack. Some issues with concentration, organization, and structure. But I see the seeds of something special here. I see the seeds of a team that is cultivating and creating its own identity. And a team that can build upon from this World Cup to the Nations Cup. And can perhaps form a dynasty to perhaps dominate Africa in future Nations Cups to come. But obviously the first part of call is that World Cup. So very impressed with what the boys have done. Really, I mean, no, just look, man. As I said again, I'm just really happy with the boys as a whole. And yeah, man, it's just keep it moving, man. Keep it moving, So, but yeah, man, it will be, man. I mean, he's not a coach, okay, but I mean. So guys, so just look at that performance and imagine putting Moses. Just putting Moses,